Hi. Now we are going to see the uh, 2D toolpath. There is a wireframe toolbar. In that, today we are going to see the. Uh, so these all are the wireframe toolpath. You can see where this is used means. Suppose you have a license for the 2.5D only. So in Mastercam there is a modules are available. Mill module. So there you can do all 2D operation. Then mill 3D. So all 3D application you can do. And third one is a multi-axis. Okay. So in mill you can do all 2D works. So if you have taken 3D license, you can do all die mode application. So if you have multi-axis license, you can do completely multi-axis applications. Okay. Suppose I have a situation where my work is completely 2D, but small surfaces is there in my project. Only small surfaces has to be machined. That situation you can utilize wireframe toolpath for machining. This one example will show you. So first toolpath is the 2D sweep toolpath. It's look like a normal toolpath, only that small changes only when compared to the normal toolpath. So all these five toolpaths are called the wireframe toolpath. Okay, this is not a new toolpath; it is the old toolpath only. This all toolpath already it was there in the C hooks. I mean to say that user-defined toolpath, user-defined option. In that this toolpath was there. Now they brought this toolpath. You can see this is the audience. So this all toolpath are there in this user-defined. Now they brought it outside as a. It's look like a new toolpath, but it is actually a old toolpath. Those who knows the Mastercam V7 or V8, V9, they have very well used these toolpaths. I mean to say this toolpath, too old toolpath, okay. So maybe new people doesn't know this toolpath or they have not used it. Generally this is not much required. So it is only place where you don't have the 3D license, you have only 2.5D license. In that situation, only small amount of 3D to be done. That situation you can utilize this toolpath very well. Okay. Now I will make one small example. Okay. Okay, I made one more circle. So whatever the shape you want, you can make it. But I am just making one simple toolpath. So I will break this tool circle into two pieces. I just remove the inner one. So just I am going to sweep this line. Sweep this line with this. I just going to sweep this line on the this circular path. Okay. Now I'll go to tool path, 2D shape. So it is asking define my across contour. I'll select that particular line. I make chain partial weight. Okay. Then it is asking this is my along contour. Observe. So where that intersection point you can select it. So now we'll come to the toolbar. So if you give the three inputs, then it comes to the this page. I select flat and mill. Okay, you can give the cutting speed and the feed rate, punch rate. You can give it. Then you can come to the what are the previously we have done the same thing. Now we will come to the across distance how much 2.5 across. If you want stock tool you can keep. Uh, so depth I keep 5 mm. If you want to give depth you can give it, otherwise let 1 mm I am just giving. Compensation -1 I am giving. Or along where. So what is the corner strategy? None, sharp and all. Whether compensation is right or left. So how along roll around corner you want? The cutter compensation right or left. Just I am accepting. Now you can see that this is your tool. Sorry, I have given rapid height. Sorry, I'll make it 15 mm. So now you can see that this is the. So the tool will come like this from the 15 mm. So it will give very nice finish here. This is the 2D sweep tool path. One across contour, one along contour. So it will give a uniform cutting. This is the 2D sweep tool path. So one more option also there. Suppose it along direction if you want to change, then the chain has to be reversed. Now you can see it is not come because the sweep path is something on. I just rechain and check it. This is my across contour. This is my along contour. That is my starting point. Along contour, across contour and sweep path. Like this it need. So again I will try. So just nothing I am changing. Only selection method I am changing, that's all. Means that's my across contour. This is my along contour. This is my point. Okay, remaining I just accept just like. No, it is not coming correct because that sweep, it's not possible to sweep now. So that's the reason it is not making. Okay. So the first one is the best way to sweep. Okay. There should be some meaning now. So the way how you are sweeping is not, it's meaningless. That's why it's not making correct one. Okay. Here you can do left compensation, right compensation. So you can see my right and left compensation how it is look like. This is all about 2D sweep. Next we are going to see the 3D sweep. So we can make a 3D sweep also. I will delete this. In this same profile, we will make one small change here. C plane front. So I'll make one spline. Okay. Okay. Two splines I have made in two different shapes and height. Even if you want to see how the surface is look like, you can make one surface and understand how it is going to look like. Surface shape, chain partial. This is my first chain. Accept. This is my second chain. Because we have more than one edit now. Okay. Accept. Then the path, sweep path. Okay. So this is how the toolpath should look like. Okay, this is the surface. Your toolpath also should look like this. So there is no hard rule, but one thing is very clear: you need to have one sweep path and a number of along contour. Okay. So now we'll go there and we'll make the toolpath. Now you can make only one across contour also, or many across contour also. But we are trying two across contour and one along contour. That's all. One sweep chain. You can make it by single this also. Now it is look like uniform. So if there is a two contour means it become blending to each other, then it is making the tool path. So first we'll do first option. That means a single contour, single along contour, and uh, no need to make a surface here, but for understanding I have made this surface. So I'll alter it. I'll keep only the required contour here. Now toolpath, 3D sweep, number of across contour 1, along contour 1. Okay. Sorry. Now number of across contour 1. Okay. Accept. And this is my along contour. Okay. Now we are in the. So it's better you can take ball and mill or bull and mill because it's a 3D. If you use a flat and mill in this surface, then it will create a step over. So always better to go bull and mill or ball and mill. I am taking 10 or 1 I am taking. Tool number you change it and parameters, whatever parameters you want to give it. Cross contour. So I can give 0.25. Across also same. So it's a finishing I am using. Cutting method is exact. You can give rapid height. Compensation left, you can see that we can see. We can switch off otherwise compensation. Let us study it and then we can modify the toolpath. Okay. I think the profile size is so big. So you can see that how nice a toolpath it has made. See, advantage of this kind of toolpath is one entry and one exit, and uniform step over it will maintain. So now we'll just check, open the surface and see how it has looked like. So now you can see that how nicely it has made on the surface toolpath. No, the surface is to make you to understand nothing else. So advantage of this toolpath, it will create very nice uniform toolpath. Okay. This is the 3D sweep toolpath. This is the, it's a 3D work, but it will work in the 2.5D license itself. Now we will change the, we'll delete it and we'll make the next type toolpath, means two contour, two across and one along. Okay. So now we'll try this toolpath, 3D sweep, number of across contour 2. This is my first across contour, accept. This is my second across contour, accept. Okay. This is my path. Okay. The same tool I am using. Parameter, other things, if you can change, you can change it. Rapid height view. So it's a retraction height. So I keep retraction height little bigger. So I switch off the compensation. Okay. So while you are trying, you check it left and right, you keep it and check it. Okay, it's generating. You can see now nicely it has generated the toolpath. So this is 3D, 2D sweep toolpath and the 3D sweep toolpath we have seen so far. So what is left out is loft and the other toolpaths are there, that we will see in the next class. Thank you.